one of the things that's interesting, a lot of times I'll get to know people who are famous, and I've talked to people who are famous, like very famous. And one of the things that comes up when you talk about that, because I'm fascinated by the idea of celebrity. I mean, I'm not like ooh, celebrities, but you know what I mean? Like the concept of celebrity is fascinating because it's such a different way of life. The way that our lives are is completely different from the way Keanu Reeves' life is. You know what I mean? And especially someone like Marilyn Monroe, who is known for being someone she really wasn't. And when people saw her in public, they probably expected her to be a
Yeah.
certain way, and she wasn't. You know, or when the people got to know her, or got to be friends with her, or relationships with her, they probably expected, oh, she's going to be this sexy,
Sex pot the whole
the
time.
whole time.
Well, it's like
But
when people meet
but
comedians, they expect them to always be funny, and they're
right.
not,
But
always
one
on.
thing about some people who get into acting, the reason they get into acting is because they're uncomfortable with who they really are.
Hmm.
And these actors, that you can spot them a mile away, the type of actor who
Yeah.
gets into acting because they want to escape from who they are.
Right.
And unfortunately, when people do that and then get famous, then their attempt to get away from themselves backfires, and it has the opposite effect. Suddenly you're famous. Suddenly you are being observed and scrutinized and followed by paparazzi everywhere. You don't have your life anymore. You don't have your private life. And that life that you wanted to escape from, you've put yourself into this situation that is the opposite of what you wanted. And I think
Now
so
you're being
many
seen for who
actors,
you aren't.
right.
You're
Yeah.
famous for someone you're not, and that
Right.
that
Then
would be the
people
hard
publish
part.
pictures of you coming out of the grocery store, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh my God, look at her! She
Look how
looks like a
bad she
regular
looks.
person. She
Yeah.
looks
Right.
bad.
Right.
She's not
Mhm.
wearing her makeup and her earrings and her pearls. It's
Yeah.
like she's coming out of a grocery store. Oh my God, the outrage!"
Yeah.
And that is a heavy thing, because I think unfortunately there's a lot of people who follow celebrities and stuff and who worship celebrities, and they see those photographs and they're like, oh my God, she looks terrible, she's not what I thought she was. And it's sad, but some people have to live like that.
Right.
They can't, people won't let them alone.